Radio. Rahim here with Errol Spence, strap on his shoulder, ready for another big fight on pay-per-view. We're in Los Angeles this time. You've been waiting for Shawn Porter, it seems like forever. Both of you guys have been talking about this fight. It's finally here. I like how cordial you are at the start of all these press conferences. But I know as the thing goes on, what's underneath starts to come out. Last time you were talking about, oh, you're prepared for any kind of fight, especially headbutts and elbows, and dirty type of tactics like this. Is this something that you feel like you're expecting from Shawn Porter to come at you like that?
I mean, it's just something you just got to look out for because, you know, he has a history of doing that type of things in fights. So it's just something you got to be aware of and something, you know, you have to train for and just, you know, keep an eye on it. So, you know, it's something that I'm definitely aware of that he can possibly do, especially if the fight, you know, is going bad for him. You know, I think he'll pull out, you know, his little dirty tricks.
You know, I know you read all the press, especially after fights, you point everybody out that was wrong. And the idea you couldn't knock out Mikey Garcia has got to stick in your craw a little bit. People take that as a criticism. Is there something that you feel you need to prove in this fight against Porter, that you have power, that you can fight like a dog?
Nah, because, I mean, you know, I have knocked out guys, and I have knocked out guys that guys didn't knock out, you know, just like Keith Thurman didn't knock out Bundu. You know, I knocked out Bundu. You know, Pacquiao knocked down Chris Algieri so many times but didn't finish him. I finished him. So, you know, it's a lot of guys that, you know, like Phil Greco knocked him out. You know, Shawn couldn't knock him out. So, you know, it's a lot of guys that, you know, they couldn't knock out that I knocked out. So, you know, it's something that, you know, I'm not really worried about. I do have the power. I can knock somebody if I wanted to. The Mikey Garcia fight wasn't just about knocking him out. It was about showing my skill set, you know, my ability, and, you know, just showing, you know, I do have a skill set which everybody was doubting that I had and thought that Mikey had, you know, a better skill set than me.
See, it's interesting you say that because that's why I asked the Shawn Porter angle. You seem to want to beat guys with what they do best. Yeah. And we know that Porter is that kind of inside fighter. He's a slugger. He's a lot of pressure. Is it important to you to prove not just that you can beat him, that you can beat him at what he does?
It's not really important to me. I mean, I can beat him on the inside or the outside. You know, if you watch a lot of my fights, you know, I do fight on the inside too. So, you know, I can't negate anything that he does. So, I mean, you're just going to have to see. I might get on the inside and just punish him.
Now, you did call those tactics dirty. If they come at you like that, are you responding with dirty tactics? Is Shawn, in your mind, a dirty fighter?
In my mind, as much as he is a gentleman outside the ring, you know, he is a dirty fighter inside the ring. So, you know, I'm not, you know, he might does it, and I might respond in a different way. You just have to find out.
And lastly, I just got to take a little rounder about what's happening in boxing. Obviously, the Manny Pacquiao defeat of Keith Thurman kind of reset the welterweight table. Where do you place Thurman now around opponents and champions in this sport? Where is he in the division?
I mean, he's still there. I mean, I think losses get a knack because, you know, Floyd stay undefeated for so long and everybody wants to be undefeated. But, you know, all the champions, you know, basically took in a loss, you know, especially when you're fighting one of the top guys in the division like Manny Pacquiao. So, you know, it was an exciting fight. You know, he lost, you know, he could fight somebody else. You know, I don't believe, you know, a loss. It's how you lose. And, you know, he took some big shots and he came back and still fought. So, you know, I definitely still think he's still right there in the lineup.
Pacquiao's put on a lot of surprising performances. He beat Bronner, and now he's beat Thurman. These are younger guys. Everyone's saying, well, he's too old. He's got to be too old now. He's got to be too old now. If you handle your business on the 28th of September, he's next in line for you. What separates you from the other guys? Why will you not be the next victim of a legend?
Because I'm the truth. And, you know, I think, you know, I just can beat him. I think I'm all around. Even though he's awkward, I think I'm all around just, you know, a better fighter. So, you know, I think, you know, I'll beat Pacquiao. So I think it'd be a very exciting fight. Pacquiao is a Hall of Famer. I give him all the respect. You know, he's blood and guts warrior, but, you know, I think, you know, I'll just be able to beat him.
And lastly, the biggest upset of the year, maybe in the last couple decades, is obviously the Joshua and Ruiz fight. That fight is scheduled for a rematch. I hadn't get to talk to you since. What did you make of the Ruiz win? And does the rematch go differently? Can Ruiz really reign as heavyweight champion?
I think they kind of underestimated Ruiz, you know, boxing ability, his amateur background and things like that. So, and Anthony Joshua's been having a history of getting knocked down or getting hurt. you know, even in the amateur, so even in, you know, sparring rumors and things like that. So, you know, it's been known that he had, you know, somewhat of a glass chin, and you know, Ruiz took advantage of that, and you know, congrats to him. You know, that was an amazing fight, and you know, he made history, and he's getting a lot of love. He had like 800,000, you know, followers on Instagram right after that. So, you know, much respect to him. Keep doing your thing, and you know, I'm proud of him.
Does he do it again?
I think he beats him again.
Radio Rahim with Errol Spence, September 28th against Shawn Porter right here at home at the Staples Center. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, champ. Can't wait to see this exciting fight. Radio Rahim with Errol, the Truth Spence.